Hey everybody, Chris with Night of Living Card Games. Back again for Marvel Champions, this time with actual cards instead of on Octagon. I was thinking a little bit, and I've been listening to the Critical Encounters podcast, and they're in the middle of talking about some Mutant Genesis scenarios and villains and encounter cards, and it made me realize, you know what, I haven't played that campaign in a while. So I decided I was going to pull it out. Originally, I was going to take Colossus through it, but then I realized, I play Colossus a lot since I like him. He's one of my favorite characters. I'm going to go with Cyclops, who I do not play very much just because I'm not a huge fan of him. I mean, mechanically, he's okay. Just a character in and of himself. Never really liked him with the X-Men. X-Men were my jam, but Cyclops always annoyed me. He's a weenie. So I figured, let's go through it. And just because I'm looking for some fun, I'm just doing this one on Standard. So I put together a Cyclops leadership deck, a 50 card Cyclops leadership deck, I might add at that. And then on top of it, I chose the Peacekeeper role, so I added 3 copies of Clear the Area to my deck. So currently I have 53 cards in my deck. So we'll see how this goes. So we got Sabertooth set up here, again, just on Standard. Coming in with 13 hit points and toughness. Let's see here. And then we got Senator Kelly, Find the Senator. And then because we're playing in campaign mode, we've got the Frightened Police out there. So I think the last thing I need to do is I need to pick my roll card. For this scenario. Let's take that one. We have Surprise! Surprise, a 0-cost upgrade. Hero response: after you thwart, remove 3 threat from among schemes in play, confuse an enemy, then remove this card from the game and the campaign pool. All right. I think that's everything I need. I will give the decks a shuffle. Man, 53 cards. You would think 10 cards is not that big a deal, but man, it feels really different when you got that many cards in your deck. Then I'll give the encounter deck a shuffle as well. All right, let's see what we're getting. So this is mostly just an ally deck, so no surprise there. Okay. So let's see here. I like specialized training. If we can get that one out of the way immediately, that'd be great. And if we do Professor X and a Clear the Area. And then I will pitch these 3 and we'll draw 3 more. An X gene, another Clear the Area, and Exploit Weakness. All right. So I am going to use my ability, Constant Training, to go find a tactic upgrade in my deck. I'm going to take Practice Defense. I don't think I'm going to go after Sabertooth this turn, but all right. Let's see here. So if I get Practice Training out, oh man, I won't have quite enough to do a Clear the Area with it as well. So that's fine though. Well, I suppose if I did that first, no, it's not gonna work. Yep. Unless I want to try to get rid of another one first, but I don't really want to, so we're gonna do. All right, so let us flip up. We're going to use a Clear the Area to get a specialized training out. Put that over here. Comes in with 5. And when defeated, I can go do that. Then I'm going to spend 3 for Professor X, who is going to confuse Sabertooth. And then we are going to use the Professor to thwart 3 off of Specialized Training. And then I will exhaust to do the remaining 2, so I get to go find one of the specialization upgrades. Did I not pull those out? Hang on a quick second here. I may have forgotten to pull those out of my deck box. Yes, I did. Alright, so I can get +1 attack, +1 defense when I take damage, or I get +1 thwart. You know what? I am gonna take the thwart one. Just because I've got allies to handle damage for me. And also my visor. So I get to put it into play under my control. So after I do a basic thwart, I get to draw a card. And, you know what? I'm going to hold on to practice defense. Since Professor X is just going to soak up this attack, I don't care that much. Alright, so I think we're going to ready up. We'll keep practice defense in hand and draw 4 more. Uncanny X-Men, Beast, X-Mansion, and Enhanced Reflex. Alright, so we are getting 1 on the main. And then we get 2 damage on Robert Kelly. Sabertooth is coming to attack. Professor X defends, so he's coming in with 2, 3. And now we get our encounter card, which is Assault. The villain attacks me. Oh, actually, no, that's for healing. So that was a 0 boost, so no healing. He's at full anyway. Now I get an encounter card, which is Shapeshifter Surprise. Shuffle it into your deck, and a gain search. I think I might have liked it more if he would have attacked me. On the bright side, with a huge deck like this, there's a good chance that I won't see that card for a while. That surges into Unrelenting Savage. He attacks you with +1 attack. I guess careful what you wish for. I'm just going to take it. That's fine. So he's coming in for 3, 4, and attach it to the minion and give it a tough status card. There are no minions, so 4. All right. My turn. Let's see here. I gotta do some thwarting here. So, let's thwart 3 off of this thing. He's Cyclops, of course. He's gonna rescue Senator Kelly. And because I did a basic thwart, I get to draw a card into Danger Room Training. Alright, I'm just trying to say, I want to play X-Mansion. I can either get Beast out or Uncanny X-Men. I think what I'm going to do... Oh no, I won't be able to do that because I need 2 for that. Okay. But what I can do is I'm going to flip down. I'm going to use my ability to go get a tactic. I'm going to choose exploit weakness. Shuffle my deck. I'm going to spend exploit weakness and beast to get an X mansion into play. At which point I am going to exhaust it to heal myself 1. And then I'm going to spend enhanced reflex, practice defense, and danger room training to get an uncanny X-Men out. So now they each get +1 hit point, and since I've got nothing but X-Men allies in my deck, it will cost 1 fewer resource to play them. Oh shit! Pardon my language. When I grab Robert Kelly, that's gonna ruin that. So do I want to do that then? You know what? No, I don't. I'm going to... So I spent Danger Room Training, Enhanced Reflex, and Practice Defense to get Uncanny X-Men out. I'm instead going to do Uncanny X-Men and Danger Room Training to get Enhanced Reflexes out. So I can power up my Optic Blast until I can find my Visor. And I'll hold on to Practice Defense and then ready everything up. So drawn 6, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so we are getting 1 on the main. Kelly takes another 2. He would scheme, but he is confused, so he does not heal. And we get an encounter card, which is Medical Emergency. All right, so it's coming in with 4 threat and an acceleration icon, and when you clear it, you get to heal a damage from Kelly, or heal 2 damage from Kelly. Not that I really care that much about that. All right, let us use our mansion to heal 1. We'll use my ability to go find a tactic card. If I have any left. I've gone through a lot of them. There we go. Priority target is 1. Do I have any others? Nope, that is my last one. Good to know for flipping down purposes. All right. We'll ready ourselves up. Actually, no, I take that back. Before I ready myself up, I'm going to spend Field Commander to get Cerebro out. For the record, so Field Commander is not going to be any use of me in solo play, just because it is you go first during the player phase, and I'm doing solo. But I did want to show off with by the same token, they got this cool Cyclops Field Commander token that actually stands up. It actually goes in the player board, so everybody can see that you are the Field Commander and you go first. And that just seems something that Cyclops would absolutely totally do because he's just a prick. All right, so Cerebro, I don't control a psionic, so I can just look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Ooh. I literally have 5 allies in my hand right now. Okay. I'm liking Psylocke, honestly. Armor wouldn't be bad. Give me a toughness card. What kind of resource? I have two. I have a double. So, yep. We're going to take Psylocke. Yeah, I think there are 12, 13 allies in this deck, and they're all X-Men traded. So, alright, so now we're going to flip ourselves up. So we are going to play Psylocke. We are going to use energy, priority target, and I guess, no, Iceman for Psylocke. So Psylocke is a 4-cost ally to thwart 1 attack, 3 hit points, and she comes in with 2 psionic counters. And it says, when Psylocke attacks an enemy, remove 1 psionic counter from her and confuse that enemy and deal 1 damage to it. Alright, so those are my 2 psionic counters. So, that is what we're going to have to do. So, Psylocke is going to attack, but there's an interrupt. So, I get to confuse the enemy, and I deal 1 damage to it. So, that is... that takes care of the toughness. And then I do the regular damage. So, I finally do a damage. I'm now going to do... I'm going to attach Practice Defense to Sabertooth. And now I am going to spend a resource of any type. I'll do Ricochet Beam. I'll save Enhanced Reflexes just for when I don't have spare cards. And I will deal 3 damage to the enemy with a upgrade attached to it. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And now... I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... I get to thwart for 3. I don't want Kelly out yet because I don't have a good... I want to get Psylocke out to... Oh, and Psylocke took a consequential. I want to chump block her before I bring the Senator out. So let us thwart 3. We'll do 1 off of this, or 3 off of this. And then, do I do surprise now? No, because he's already confused. So we're just going to leave it, I think. Yeah, we'll just leave it. So Kelly is at 4. He'll go up to 6 damage next turn. Yeah, sure. Okay, so that is that. We're going to ready everything up. We're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X-Jet, Danger Room Training, Angel, Utopia, and Genius. Okay. All right, so we are getting 2 on the main because of the acceleration icon. And then Kelly takes another 2, so he is sitting at 6 out of 9. Now he comes to attack. I'll just take it. He has a -1 attack, so he's only attacking for a base of 1. Just 1. And now he heals 0. Right, and now we get an encounter card, which is the Blob. Oh. Okay, he has guard, and after he damages a character, he stuns that character. Alright, so we're going to get Practice Defense out of here. All right, now I think we do things. We are going to use Genius in Danger Room Training to get the X-Jet out. Then we're going to use X-Jet and Angel to get Utopia out. So I've pretty much got the whole X situation going. We are going to thwart for 3. I'm going to thwart 3 from here. All right, so when defeated, shuffle the top card of the future past deck into the encounter deck, and then flip this card into this card and put Metro PD into play. All right, so Metro PD is in play. So I can exhaust to either deal a damage or remove a threat. All right, so here is the Futures Past deck. We will shuffle it up. Take the top card and shuffle it in to the encounter deck. I'm going to lose out on a... Well, no, I suppose I won't. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to use Surprise. So after you thwart, which I just did... Oh, I get to draw a card from my basic thwart too. Sorry, I forgot about that. Call for backup. After you thwart, remove 3 threat from among schemes in play. Confuse an enemy, and then remove this card from the game and the campaign pool. So I'll do 3 off of here. Well, I'll do 1 off of here first. So this is removed, and when defeated, I get to heal 2 damage from Robert Kelly. And I get to confuse an enemy. I will confuse the blob. And now I will remove 2 from Find the Senator. And it says, when defeated, the first player detaches Robert Kelly from the scheme and takes control of him. I'm going to move things around here a little bit. So he's got 4 damage on him. Advance to main scheme 2A, and then flip this card and place it next to the main scheme. So, and it says, hero response, after your hero defends against an attack from Sabertooth, spend 2 resources of any type to ready your hero. Only the player that controls Robert Kelly can do this. All right, so we're moving on to 2A. So it says, deal each player a face-down encounter card. And now... 9 threat threshold starts at 0, goes up 1 per, and if Robert Kelly is defeated, then we lose. All right, I guess we're going to flip ourselves down now. I guess the Metro PD will ping a damage onto Blob. I am going to, let us exhaust Enhanced Reflexes and spend 1 to get Call for Backup out. And now we are going to X-Mansion. I'll heal myself 1. And let's move everything over. Rearrange our board a little nicer. All right. Yeah, I could use Psylocke and then next turn heal her, but I mean, I'm a 3 thwart anyway, so I can just clear Call for Backup. So, all right, so let us ready everything up. Oh, forgot to reset my visor token as well. Right, drawing up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we got a Karma. Ooh. Grab Blob. make the call, tactical brilliance, armor, make the call, and Nightcrawler. All right, let's see what happens here. So we get 1 on the main. Sabertooth would attack, scheme, but he's confused. Blob would scheme, but he is confused. So now we're getting 2 encounter cards. First being Avalanche and Adamantium Claws. So Sabertooth is attacking for +1. All right, so my turn. I don't have any other tactics in my deck, so no reason to do that. Let's Cerebro. Let's look at the top 5. Oh, no, I control a psionic character. So I get to just look at my whole deck for a... I'm going to grab Sunfire so I can get rid of those Adamantium Claws. All right, we are going to use Tactical Brilliance and make the call to get Sunfire into play. And because an X-Men character entered play, I get to ready an X-Men, so I don't want to do that yet. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was draw a card. Never mind. All right, we are going to flip ourselves up. Oh, I suppose before I did that, X-Mansion, I'll heal myself 1. And then flip myself up. Trying to think, do I want to get Wolverine or Karma out? So I can easily clear call for backup. Now, Karma, I could take control of either Avalanche or Blob. Now, Blob would get rid of the guard for me, but Avalanche is hitting for 3. Yeah, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend Karma and to make the call to put Sunfire into play, and I'll use Enhanced Reflexes to get rid of Adamantium Claws. Oh, I thwarted... No. Sure, we attack for... I'm trying to think. Because I get to ready an X-Men character when he comes into play. We'll just say I attacked Blob for 1. Sure. And now Utopia allows me to ready. Now I'm going to thwart for 3 off of call for backup. So I get to go deck and discard pile for an ally and put it into play. Oh no, Karma is from your hand. Okay. Does that change anything? I'll be able to do it. Yeah, you know what? That's going to change things a little bit. We'll keep that out there. I need to read cards more. All right, instead of Karma, I paid using Nightcrawler. So then... we are... So if I put Karma out... Sure, let's Let's have Sunfire hit for 2 on the blob. We'll attack for 1 on the blob, and then the Metro PD will finish it off. We're now going to spend an X-Jet, make the call, Tactical Brilliance, and Armor to get a Karma into play. And Karma, after you're played from your hand, choose a non-elite minion. I will choose Avalanche. Take control of that minion and treat it as an ally with a blank text box. Its thwart is equal to its printed scheme and takes 2 consequential on thwarts or attack. That does put me over the ally limit, so I am going to just pitch Sunfire. Cyclops just uses and abuses allies, so it doesn't matter. All right, Psylocke is going to attack Sabertooth and confuse him and deal 1 damage, and then deal regular damage, and now Avalanche will deal 3 damage. Okay, now we're going to ready everything up. Oh, Psylocke is at 2 damage. Drawing up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build support, a full blast. Marvel Girl, make the call, and Tactical Brilliance. Maybe I'll do full blast next turn. Anyway. All right, so we're getting 1 on the main. Sabertooth is coming to attack, and Psylocke is going to jump in the way. So he's attacking for base 2, 3, 4, 5. Psylocke is defeated. And he heals himself for 3. And now we get an encounter card, which is another medical emergency. Man, Robert Kelly is he is very needy. All right, we are going to thwart for 3 off of call for backup. And now we are going to go fetch ourselves Wolverine. There we go. Figures the bottom one. Put him into play. And he will attack for 3 into Sabertooth. Avalanche will attack for 3 into Sabertooth. All right, there's really no point in doing a full blast on him at this point. Oh, that's right. I did a basic thwart, so I get to draw a card. Forge. Well, I'm at my ally limit, so no point there. So build supports lets me go get a support into play. Is there any reason for that? All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to make the call and Marvel Girl to play Tactical Brilliance. So I get to remove 3 threat from a scheme. I'll do it from here. And then I get to add a tactic card from my discard pile into my hand. the one that increases damage. Exploit weakness. I'm going to take that one. All right. Sure, I'll spend Forge to get build support out. Just because. And then Metro PD is going to take one threat off of this, which heals 2 damage off Robert Kelly. Then we're going to flip ourselves down. And let's use X-Mansion. Let's heal 1 off of Wolverine. All right, I'm going to hold Exploit Weakness and Full Blast in my hand because I'm hoping next turn to just blast them apart. So I'm drawing 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come on, Visor. Oh, nope. That's okay, though. Getting 1 on the main. He would scheme, but he is confused, and now we get an encounter card, which is Pyro. Oh, I am ready up. And everything else is ready, too. All right, so my turn. I still don't have a tactic in my hand, so down there, so there's no point in doing that. Let's Cerebro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's where that card ended up in my basement. Well, I got 1, so I'll add that to my hand. Oh, start of the round. Wolverine healed 1. All right, I think we've got the win here. Because Pyro isn't a guard, so I don't think I have to worry about him. All right, let's heal 1 from Cyclops, so I'm back up to full. We're going to flip ourselves up. We are going to have Metro PD do 1 damage to Sabertooth. So that knocks him over to stage 2, comes in with 15 and toughness, and still has the same healing. Okay, Wolverine now attacks for 3, but he has piercing, so the toughness just goes away. 1, 2, 3. A mind-controlled avalanche will do 3. 1, 2, 3. And be defeated. I will spend an X-Jet to put an exploit weak. Oh, I should have done that first. So if I did that first before Wolverine and Avalanche went, like I should have done, put the exploit weakness, that would have been 2 attacks, so he takes 2 more. Gotta get the hang of Cyclops again. Alright, well, Pyro's going to be left out, but that's okay. Alright, yeah. So we are going to... We're going to thwart for 3. Just because I can do this. I'm going to spend a strength to get Pixie down. And with Utopia, I get to ready Cyclops, and I get to go grab an X-Men ally. Armor. I'm just trying to see if I can wipe Pyro off the board. I should have put Exploit Weakness on him because Full Blast gives me overkill. Not thinking. But that's okay. That's okay. So there's really no way for me to get Pyro off the board. But that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to use Cyclops' ability to go take care of build support. So I get to go find a support and put it into play. I think Moira McTaggart is my last support out there. I don't think I have any others, so... we'll have Pixie just hit Pyro for 2, which knocks her out. Actually, I'm gonna retcon thing. Do I have... Instead of armor, I'm gonna take Sunfire, because then I can... I'm gonna do Clear the Area and Tactical Brilliance for Sunfire, who will then exhaust to do 2 damage to Pyro to clear him out. And then I am going to spend my last Enhanced Reflex charge to do my Optic Blast ability on Sabertooth. And then I'm going to use Blindfold to spin for Full Blast. So, oh no, I can't because he's exhausted. Shoot. All right, well, then I didn't get Moira out, and one of these days, Chris, you should really read the cards. Alright, so I was ready because I didn't do that. Then I'm doing my Optic Blast ability. I'm doing this, and that's 11 damage to Sabertooth. Alright, well, that was a sloppy first game. I apologize for that, but actually I suppose 12 because of Exploit Weakness. I haven't played Cyclops in a very long time, so this game was just kind of get things under my belt and remember things. So Cyclops takes down Sabertooth. Hopefully, besides the play screw-ups that I kept retconning, hopefully I didn't forget anything. Hopefully I didn't forget any heals with Sabertooth. I always hate that. I always forget with him, so if I did, I apologize. Clearly, I had enough. I was just toying with things at the end, so... Alright, victory. Frightened Police is in the side scheme was defeated. Recorded in the campaign log. Remove each future pass card from the victory display from the campaign. I didn't see any. Add each future pass card found in the encounter deck discard pile and in-play area to the campaign log. So let's see which one I got. Oh, no. Was it a boost card? Oh, yeah, it is. Nimrod's Portal. Okay, so that's one that's been added. All right, so that was game 1 with Cyclops through a Standard Mutant Genesis going up against Sabertooth. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. Try to get a better feel for Cyclops and play him a little better. Next game, I should have him down a little better and not make so many play mistakes. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to see more, again, Marvel Champions for a while, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If I did anything egregious and or anything you want to see in the future, just go ahead and leave a comment below. Otherwise, as always, thank you for watching. I will be back again soon for scenario 2, which is the Sentinel one. What is it? Project Wide Awake. So I won't be chump blocking, because if I do that, I lose. So thanks for watching and have a great night.